In the Bible, there was a woman who had blood issues, and she had spent all of her money on doctors to try to cure this issue. She basically tried everything she could to try and resolve the issue that she had, but in the end, there was nothing that worked. No amount of doctors, no amount of money that she spent had prevailed. And to her, it probably seemed hopeless. She probably thought that she was going to die until Jesus showed up in that same town that she was in. And later on, a bit later in the Bible, it tells us that she said, if I can just touch his clothes, then I will be healed. And there's a Bible plan that I was doing a few days ago that describes this as having desperate faith. She was desperate for that healing. She was desperate for that solution to her problem, that she did whatever she could just to get to Jesus and touch his clothes. And whatever situation we're going with, whatever situation we're in, we gotta have some type of desperate faith. Jesus has to be our only solution in the situations we go through in life, because everything else we may try to use is only gonna be temporary, and it won't fulfill us as much as we think it will. Not in the way that Jesus can, not in the way that he will. Jesus has been given authority over all things. He defeated sin and death. He is above all things, and there is nothing that he can't do. And when you realize that, and you keep it in your heart, and you don't allow anything to allow you to doubt that, that's when you will seek him more and more, despite how hard things may be. And you'll do whatever it takes to be able to get that breakthrough that you need and that the Lord wants to give you. There was also 2 blind men in the Bible, where Jesus got some dirt in his spit and touched their eyes, and they were able to see. In the Bible plan, it says that Jesus asked those men if they believed that he was able to heal them. And they said yes, and they were healed. They were able to see. And actually in the Bible, we see when Jesus heals people, he says, your faith has made you whole. Every time somebody believed Jesus, believed in his authority, believed he was the Son of God, that's when they were healed. Jesus had compassion on them. The Bible says he had compassion on them due to their faith, and he healed them and forgave them of their sins. And that's really just what we have to do. We gotta be desperate for Jesus' help. We gotta believe on his authority that he has, because believe me, he has it. Just because of the world we live in, don't be fooled into thinking that miracles can't happen. Miracles happen every day. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. Whatever you may be going through, whether it be a situation of maybe depression, maybe you just feel lonely, whatever it may be, maybe even temptation of some sort, porn, drinking, smoking, whatever it may be. Believe on the Lord. Believe on his authority to be able to bring you out of it. God is always with you. The Bible says he is near the brokenhearted. God has never left you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. And he will give you the strength. Even if you don't have it, he will give you strength to get through it. And As long as you continuously seek Him, reach out to Him, call upon Him, because He will hear you. In due time, you will be delivered from that situation. If you just have faith and are willing to do whatever it takes. By whatever it takes, you might have to make some sacrifices. Maybe giving up social media for a while, being more in your word, spending more time in prayer, whatever it may be. I just want to let you know, whatever you're dealing with, you will get through it. The devil may be trying to make you think that you're alone, but I promise you're not. And this is not by my words, it's literally in the Bible. God will never leave you nor forsake you. So, I pray that this helps you in some way, shape, or form. And until next time, God bless.